What's up, y'all? So as our last video using my teams for the month, we are going to go back to my NAIC team for one more round. So I do think this team is really solid. I do think there's some ways that it can be a little frail at times, but I did get top 16 in the Evergrande circuit for July, or I guess like June or whatever, and I glossed over that a little bit because I was a little upset about not getting top 8, but top cut was top 32 and then I made it to top 16, so that in itself is something to be said. And the version of the team I was using was really not that much different. Like, it had Pollen Puff instead of Taunt, and it had Lumberry instead of White Herb. So I mean, there's ways that everything has its times, right? But this is the team we brought to NAIC. This is what we're going to be using today. This is the rental code that you got if you want to try it. And let's just jump into it. Hopefully find people quickly. Good. Right. So, unfortunately, right, the Veltal can be a pretty difficult Pokemon for this team to deal with. I think Thunderous Grimmsnarl is a relatively safe lead right now, with like maybe Zacian and Cinderace in the back. Like, it'd be nice to bring Calyrex, obviously, there's no lying about that. It's just that in a lot of scenarios, it's just not going to cut it. And arguably Cinderace isn't going to cut it either. I think we're really kind of conditioning them to think about what they can do without leading Incineroar or Landorus. But you can pretty much guarantee that one of them is in the back waiting to switch in if I don't lead Thunderous, right? So let's see. We will see the Elekey Zacian, which is very expectable. Also very, not giving me a lot of wiggle room, right? So what I want to be able to do here is maybe just fake out Max Airstream. I mean, maybe we should Airstream this slot. Fake out here. We didn't really need to do that. Because if I'm gonna trick them, or if I hope to trick them, right, then there was never really a need to make myself... I didn't need to target him. That's what I'm trying to say, Let me think. We get the fake out. They are actually going to do that, which is pretty interesting. They're probably regretting that. Do we think a +2 can do it though? Let's Thunderwave. Definitely with the lightning terrain. Okay. So they bring out the bird comprising of bacon. Let's max lightning. They should have sucker punch probably, but we need to capitalize on our position by doing this. That's fine. Okay, so let's bring out Cinderace, let's bring out Zacian. Let's go for Sucker Punch. Let's go for... Okay. So I think here... I did technically forget that the right thing to do was to target the what's his name. Then that's really bad for them. So I kind of feel like it'd be safer for me to just click Behemoth Blade here. So let's stop going for moves that can miss. Yeah. So we'll take that. It was a pretty clean win. I mean, you know, they got pretty disbenefited by expecting me to be a support Thunderous, which I clearly wasn't. But, you know. It's the Kartana. And others. Kartana and fam, you might say. Do we just lead Thunderous Grim with Calyrex Horns and Zacian? Do we just say it's so? Yeah. Zacian. What could I have done? I'm thinking about if I could have, like, waited to Dynamax something else or something, like, I don't know. Okay. Well, that gets us a part of the way there, right? I think what I do now is I have to bring out Calyrex and Will-O-Wisp. So, yeah. Bring out Ogre. Okay. And what we do... With the electric terrain, we might actually pick up the KO, which is nice. But what we obviously have to do is we lightning. And yeah, we have to Will-O-Wisp. I mean, if they have Landorus in the back, they should definitely switch into it. They are going to give us the Will-O-Wisp, which is pretty big. Okay, that's awesome. Okay. So I'm guessing it's Landorus in the back. Yeah. So in that case, let me think about what my smartest thing is to do. In that case, I want to say the smartest thing to do is to airstream here. And I could even just protect, honestly. I could protect an airstream. Yeah. Did they Dynamax? They just felt the pressure. they just felt the pressure, that was all. Okay. Under pressure, doom digga doom. Doom digga. I'm gonna have to take a walk after this. Okay, Mr. Reveldon. Or what am I saying? Don't listen to me. It's Rinya's son, okay? AKA Oveldon. Let's lead Lando Cadringus with Grimmsnarl, with Calyrex in the back for big ol' switch-ins. And Zacian. Zacian likes being as boys. You know? It's okay, we have 30 seconds to think. Zacian, Cinderace, Thundurus. It's either Zacian or Cinderace in my eyes. And I like Zacian, I'm just afraid of it getting in a bad endgame here. Because obviously their team has a lot of things that deal with Zacian, right? Like Incin, Gastrodon, Charizard, Groudon. They have 4 things that directly counter Zacian. And they also do the start that is not good for me. So I don't think there's anything like ultimately great that I can do here. What I want to do is Rockfall and switch into Calyrex, right? Okay. Ooh. If you're slower than my Landorus, and we're not speed tying right now, this is great. Like, I think we can pretty much just dunk on their team at this rate. And the way that we do that is if they send out Zacian, we burn it, and then we max Quake the instant. So, Quake the instant, Will-O-Wisp. As boys. As freaking boys. Oh, God. Ugh, icky, icky. At least I would have been able to burn it before it, you know, started doing those things. Why would you... What? Okay, well, you know, I taught them something, so take the lesson and run with it. Okay, let's do one. Okay. So, mirror matches have been a little bit difficult at times, I'm not gonna lie. I'm wondering if Thunderous Scrim or Cinderace Scrim is best here. Obviously, Landorus has its benefits too. Like, we could just start Landorus. Well, could just start Landorus. Let's lead Thunderous. Let's bring Calyrex and Zacian. I know we're not really, like, using Cinderace a bunch, but, like, ultimately, you don't always use Cinderace. We did use Cinderace. We did use it. But, yeah, you know. I think Cinderace could have been good here. It's just, Cinderace would have had to be my lead, you know. And that's not to say it couldn't have. Like, I definitely could have led Cinderace. I think it would have checked Regieleki a lot better. Let's trick, and let's just go for the darkness. Or I mean, the Airstream. It shouldn't KO, unfortunately. And I could have probably benefited as much from just tricking the Thunders. But we'll see. We are going to get the trick off. Iron Ball, Specs, jeez. I'd say that's probably pretty good, all things considered. Because this Astral Barrage shouldn't KO the Grim, yep. So we can trick the choice specs onto them, and then we can get another Airstream boost. So the good thing about the situation that I'm trying to set up is that my Calyrex will stay faster than them, right? Actually not necessarily, right? Because if I lose the speed tie, then we're kind of just screwed, right? So this actually all depends on the speed tie, and it also like kind of depends on how much damage we do. So what we need to win the speed tie, and yeah, we win the speed tie. But that's just not enough damage, which is the unfortunate thing. Like, I don't see my Astral Barrage doing this much. Maybe it will. They're still faster, right? I don't know why I didn't think about that. So we played this one really bad, which is fine. You know, we just absolutely swept the last people. But the problem in this case was that we actually really would have liked to trick the Thunderous, but we didn't really get a good chance to. At least to trick the Thunderous in a good way, you know what I mean? So we obviously Behemoth Blade them, and we Foul Play. Or we could fly, like, I don't really see them targeting that slot, though. I don't know. Play to your outs, you know, I guess. But we don't get the kills. Rude. Very rude. Yeah, but they do still have all their Pokemon, so this was really never gonna go my way. See how much the Wild Charge does. The Wild Charge really doesn't do a lot, so like, all things considered, if I did take out Zacian that turn, I think I would have had a window to try to bring this back. And it really depended on what their last Pokemon was, right? Like, I don't remember what exactly their team looked like, but yeah, you know, it was a good set of matches. Yeah, as long as they didn't have an Intimidator in the back, and we were able to, like, one-shot Calyrex, one-shot the other thing, and then, yeah, Behemoth Blade, the Thunderous. So it would have been possible. It would have been a stretch, but protecting the Zacian there just didn't really help us get there. So it was a good set. Very threatening stuff, but we'll start using other teams next. So hope you guys enjoyed.